Hi. Back again, JustNari. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, like I said, if you've seen the same clothes in the last videos, because I literally just turned the camera off and turned it back on so I can record this video, I am going to let you in on something. I know people probably like, how in the world she gonna be doing all this complaining on the last video and then come back here with this boom? Like, I don't know, just because I'm in a great space. Like, I'm not in a bad mood just because I have feelings. So listen, this is why I have tried so many different things and I have not given up. Okay, so, and you'll obviously see that as a title or something close to it. Listen to me, I have done and so much stuff, and I know some people be looking at me like, I don't know why they're like, nobody cares about what you're doing. I don't care about what you care about, baby. I care about something working. Let me tell you, one thing that I am not afraid to do is try something new, try something out, especially if I feel like I'm gonna like it. So I am a risk taker, a huge risk taker. I could be like at 0 and I'm still gonna take a risk. And I think because I've taken so many risks, I haven't been as risque as I have been in the past. And I think a part of that is just being a mother. Like, I don't want to risk. Like, back then I could risk something, and if I fail, it's just like, oh dang, shorty, you're gonna have to figure out a way to pick yourself up and dust yourself off. But if I fail with this child, that means I'm failing him, and it's just like, oh no ma'am, I don't want nobody looking at me like, oh, I thought she was and not that I care what other people think, but at the same time, it's just like, I need to make sure my boy is straight at all costs. I am not really the type to be asking for help, and so I will struggle and struggle and struggle before I ask you for anything. And that's just facts. But one thing that I know about myself that I really like about myself, but it still can be kind of like is I try so many things. I have sold waist beads, I have sold digital products, I have books out, I have notebooks out. What else have I done? I have created websites, I have done blogs, I have sold workout gear, and I still do that. I am trying content creation. There is so many different things out here that we can try, and all the time I have tried different things. I have stopped doing them when I find that, okay, this is probably not really for me. Or back then I did used to get discouraged because, yes, looking at other people's lives, I'm like, I'm doing the same thing this girl's doing and probably better, but XYZ, this person is doing better than me. I don't care about none of that no more. I do, but I don't, like, because clearly that's what I was just talking about in the last video. It's just, I try and try and try, but something has to work, right? Something, whatever it is that God has for me is going to be for me. It's going to work out. And so I love the fact that I've gotten so much experience. I know how to do a lot. Baby is multifaceted, okay, period. I know how to create a website. I can do that with my eyes closed. I hate doing it, I will be honest, but I can do that. And I could make money doing that, and a lot of it, if I'm being honest, but I don't have a desire to do that. I do know how to write a book and publish it and make the cover for the book and the spine. I know how to do all of that. I know how to make waist beads and sell them. I know how to make a digital product and sell them. But I have not gotten to a point where I'm just like, oh, I really love this. This is what I really want to do. And that is why I haven't given up, is because I'm going to find something that I really love to do. And a part of it, I know what I really love to do is what I'm doing now. Sitting in front of this camera, talking to you, looking at this great quality that I'm giving you right now, being able to give other people great quality. I like to do that. That is content creation. That's what I like to do. Has it taken me far? No. Have I gotten a lot of money? Combined? Probably. But like, not in one lump sum where it's making a whole difference in my life. No, I haven't, and I'm not ashamed to say that, because I love doing it. It makes me happy, and I just want to be happy every day of my life. I don't want to be happy sometimes or like when I can find the free time in between. That's not how I want to live my life. And so I'm constantly trying, and I'm not giving up. And I did get to a place in my life where I took a pause, I took a break with content creation because I wasn't in the mood for it. I did not feel like doing it anymore. I paused, I deleted some stuff, whatever the case may be. But I also feel like it was growing grounds, like in the time period where I had no strength, no energy. And it was perfect timing for me to be a content creator. I was on leave of absence from my job. I was doing hair and I didn't have to work for Apple. And it was for months at a time. But guess what? I didn't have any motivation. I lacked consistency. I didn't have the willpower and nothing. I didn't want to pick up a camera at all. And I'm like, God, I don't understand how I have this freedom and this time on my hands, and I'm doing hair. I don't have to work for this job right now because, you know, I needed a mental break, and I don't have a desire to do what I love to do. And I kept praying about it. It did not get better while I was on that leave of absence. But I also went through some things, experienced some things that was just like, oh, okay. I could kind of see why. And then at the same time, I still don't quite understand it all, but it's not really for me to understand, I don't think. But I got back to it. I prayed for that desire to come back, and now I have it. And I feel like even though I'm still working this job and still working another job and being a mom, and that's a full-time job, and I have so many things to do and so much time on my hands, I'm so grateful that God has given me the motivation and the drive to get back into what I love doing, which is creating content, because I am happier even if I have to go work for a company that don't care about me. I am so much more happy just finding the time in between time to do what I love to do. And so I want to get to a place where I can continuously do this, and this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to do anything in between. But until God puts me in that place, I'm going to be grateful. And I appreciate the mindset change because I need it in order to shift my perspective of where I can be. Like, you can't have so much doubt in your mind but be driven at the same time. Like, it doesn't work that way. And I'm beginning to understand that too. And I feel like that's another part of the reason why I'm beginning to get more comfortable with just posting content, being more consistent, and understanding that, you know, faith without works really is dead. You have to put the work in. People out here working. And I did used to say to God all the time, like, God, maybe people out here are really working harder than I am, even though it feels like I'm working so hard, like having multiple jobs, being a mama, never having time for yourself, feeding the baby, but then feeling like, you know, I done fed the baby, I'm just go to bed. I'm just go to bed. I'm tired. I don't want to do it no more. Like, people are still working harder. After a long 12-hour shift, some people just stay up and do whatever it is they have to do. Everybody is not wired the same way, and so you just got to figure it out. And you just got to pray that God gives you the tools that are necessary to do whatever it is that He would have for you to do. And I'm a firm believer that even if nobody else believes in what I really want to do or what really makes me happy, even if, you know, it doesn't go kaboom, even if I never reach such and such subscribers or whatever the case may be, I want to do something that I love to do, so I'm going to continue to do it. Like, nobody on this earth can tell you, oh, you shouldn't do that just because it make you happy. It ain't going to get you nowhere. Who are they to tell you what to do with your life if it makes you happy? Like, be so for real. We put too much stress on caring about what other people think. Well, why does their opinion matter? Are they happy? Are they doing something that makes them happy? Worry about yourself. Mind your business. Thessalonians 4:11. I'm gonna quote that scripture to the day I die. Mind your business. Lead a quiet life and do work with your hands. That's what I got for you. Like, nobody on this green earth can tell me to stop doing what I love to do because it's not getting me anywhere. It's getting me somewhere. I am a happier person. I feel healthier. Like, honestly, doing what you love to do makes you feel like you're in a great space. And I feel like I'm in a great space right now. Like, so there is nothing that anybody could do to, like, deter me from keeping on. And I just want to encourage somebody else to keep on keeping on, baby, because it's gonna pay off. Whether it's just you getting joy out of that thing, and this is one thing that really truly brings you joy, or whether God decides to blow you up, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's journey is different. And I feel like God isn't gonna give you a desire in your heart if that's not really even a part of where He wants you to be. I feel like I've always asked God to please allow me to make sure that I don't take Him out of the equation make sure that I include him in everything that I do. And sometimes it is hard to figure out how to do that with the YouTube channel, or when I don't want it to strictly just be about one thing because I love so many different things, or how to do that when you're a gym influencer. And personally, I'm gonna say influencer, and personally I have trouble with, like, do I want to be just completely modest, or dang, I'm feeling myself now and my mom was real strict back in the day, do I really want to put this on? Like, I'm a human being at the end of the day, and I'm not perfect, and so I struggle with some things, but I also seek God to ask him to help me with the things that I'm struggling with. And then that's another thing too, is just like, yes, I talk about Jesus and I love the Lord and I have a great relationship with him, but then people are so judgy, and then they get to a point where like, you talk about XYZ and you act like da 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 da, but you out here and you look like this and da 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 da. And so that's why I'm so glad God also looks at the heart and not the exterior. Is because people can judge you by the way that you look, by the way that you dress, by the way that you walk, by the way that you talk, blah 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 blah, blah. Cry me a river. God looks at my heart at the end of the day, and I know it says that the heart is deceitful above everything else, but you know what I mean. When you're a spiritual person, you understand spiritual things. God looks at the heart. He looks at where this is coming from. Is this intention that you have, does it really flow from a good place? And I feel like I try my best to flow from a good place at all times. I don't want anything that I do to not be God's will, but I'm a human being, so I know that I'm gonna fall short sometimes. I know that I may think that I understand something and it may not really be that way, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I feel like I just went on a huge tangent. I hope that I did not lose y'all in the midst of this conversation. However, this is why I don't give up. It's because I have finally gotten to a place where I feel like I'm happy, like, and I have not really said that in a long time, and I haven't felt that way in a long time either. And so to feel this joy just sitting in front of this camera, talking to y'all, talking about Jesus, I'm gonna continue to do that. so yeah And one thing too, like, I'm not ashamed. Like, a lot of people, in just listening to conversations and looking at what people kind of put out there, you do realize that people are embarrassed about a lot, because people do get so much validation from the world and from social media. I know that it's always going to be somebody out there prettier than you. It's always going to be somebody out there with better content than you. It's always going to be somebody out there that's doing it just a step up above you. Just be you. Just be you. You are not them. We are all individuals for a reason. And so that's a me to me thing too, because like I compare, like, dang, I really want my content to look like this, and then I'm looking at other people's stuff and I'm like, but I don't want to be a copycat. I really want to come up with my own original stuff. And that's why I take so long to post, especially on the Prestige Studios page. Whole nother story. Really not, because that's a part of what makes me happy. If you have not followed my Instagram Prestige Visual Studio page, please follow me on that page or whatever. The only reason why I keep the JustNari page is because that's where most of my like collaboration emails and stuff come from. And so I just keep that page up for right now. And some of the videos, 2 or 3 of the videos that I've posted so far on the Prestige Visual Studio page are linked with my JustNari account, and the companies that I filmed those videos for have reposted them. And so I'm just going to keep that page up. I don't really post on that page like that, JustNari page, unless it's like on my story, and I don't really think I'm going to be posting on there going forward like that. Not for real. Like, maybe my story every now and again, but that's it. The Prestige Visual Studio page, that's going to be my page. Like, I love creating content, especially for other companies. I want to continue to do that. So yeah, what a brand deal's that? Oh yeah, also follow my TikTok page, JustNari, as well, because if you're like a wig company or whatever, honey, I need a new wig. This one is doing me dirty. So send me some wigs, send me some makeup. Please don't send me no facial products. So as far as like cleansers and stuff, I'm probably not gonna use it. I'm just be honest. Send me some jewelry. Listen to me, future husband, if you out there, if you listening, She like jewelry. She like jewelry. Give me some jewelry. Make it real though. I don't have any real earrings. If somebody wanna give me some real earrings, you can give me some real earrings. Anyways, yeah, no, so like don't give up. What's that symbol? My camera's doing something weird, so I'm gonna cut this video on down. But yeah, like brands, collabs, all of that, send them my way, honey. I will promote your product. And don't be trying to cheat. I know that y'all be trying to do the black creators real wrong out here in these streets, but listen to me when I tell you, if you are a big company, it's in your budget. Whatever I ask for is most likely going to be in your budget, because I ain't even going to do you dirty like that. I'm not even going to drag you like that and try to take all your monies, but I do need something that's going to pay my bills. Okay. Anyway, I really truly hope y'all enjoyed this video. I honestly enjoyed filming it. I'm so sorry I talk so fast. I just have to get everything out while I'm thinking it. And yeah, it might have been all over the place too, but I feel so good just talking to y'all. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna record another video, because then that'll be 3 videos in the same clothes, and then y'all might start talking about me for real. Not that I care, but I'm about to find something to do with my time. And yeah, I'll hit y'all when I hit y'all. See y'all in the next one.